Sometimes the planets align. It's like the fates are pulling the strings, and it's perfection. This is literally the very best. I don't know if you know, but my 2022 gaming obsession, Marvel Snap. I get an email that Marvel Snap wants to sponsor a video. It's going down. It's going down. I'm doing the most unrhythmic dance moves I can do. I literally have no rhythm. But this is amazing because I love this game. And usually when I get the call, they're like, hey, do you want to check out our game? And I'm like, sure, I'll try it. This one I was like, oh my gosh, you could pay me in Cheerios and I would be in. Because Marvel Snap is freaking incredible and I am blessed and dressed for the occasion. I'm ready to show y'all why this is the best game of the forever. I love it. I have hundreds of hours in. Okay, you know, they get some people to play the game. They're like, hey, check it out for us. We want to see. And then they see me. They see me. I want you to see where I'm at. Collection level 3,659. I have played hundreds of hours of this game. I am your Marvel Snap daddy. I am the king of this universe. And we're about to roll. So make sure that like button if you think the game looks cool. And if you're excited for me doing a dream partnership, it's the best. I feel so honored and so proud. Good moment. I needed one of these. Thank you. Click the link in the description down below to grab the game. It's free. Their monetization, bellissimo. All right, they ain't pulling any punches. This is a truly free game where all the cards you get for free. The only monetization is in the variants. And now let me show you, because the variants are sick with it. All right, the variants are sick, but I want you to know that they made a really smart decision that the only thing you can pay for is if you want cosmetic differences. If you want your Dracula to be spooking people from the old times like this, you can buy that. If you want Mr. Negative to be coming out of his own stomach like a strange self-birth, you can buy that. If you want Gambit to show off abs of freaking anime steel, you can buy that. Also Kitty. But you don't have to buy any of these cards. I got the full collection, and you don't have to pay a penny for any of it. I think it's important to note, because usually you hear free to play, you hear mobile, and you're like, dog, they're gonna get me. But if you want Swarm to be a dinosaur, you do have to buy that. Everything else, though, I can just get, you know, regular Gambit, and he still looks good. This game has the best art on the market, so let's play. All right, I'm gonna show you my top deck, my favorite. This is one of the top decks in the meta, so get ready to be schooled on how to win over and over and over. Marvel Snap is a 3-lane card game. Marvel Snap better be on consoles eventually. Marvel Snap is sick with it. And I got my boys, Destroyer. I'm about to make him pay with some pixel prowess. I hope you know that this is my game. All right, so it's 6 turns. You got mana, and you play your cards simultaneously. The goal is to win 2 of 3 locations. Easy as that, but not so easy as that. The locations are different locations in the Marvel Universe. You got Bar Sinister. You play a card here, fill this location with copies of it. That sounds pretty dangerous. The Vault. On turn 6, cards can't be played here. This one, they don't have a name for it yet. But we get to play cards based on our mana, and we get to lock and load where we want them to be. All right, so I can play whatever I want. Bucky Barnes, great card, because Bucky Barnes, he's got a secret behind him. He turns into that Winter Soldier when he's destroyed, and let me tell you, I got the power to destroy. So the games are like 3-minute games. You can play this on your way to school. You can play this while you're eating your lunch. You can play this while you're on the phone with your dad and he's boring you with a story about the big fish he caught last weekend. Not advocating for ignoring your parents. Love them, like them, give them hugs, respect them, but I am just saying it's doable, okay? Man, oh man, I've got some decisions to make here. Zero is an interesting card because he removes the abilities of the next card you play. This is to use for Destroyer if I don't want Destroyer to destroy. That's kind of high-level stuff. I'm not trying to really roll you with that just yet, but let me just try to make this game cool and concise for all y'all. All right, it's available on iPhone. It's available on Android. They even got it on Steam right now in a beta, and I've been playing this thing since it was in baby beta, and let me tell you, I love it so dearly. Rescue's a good card. If you play a card next to Rescue, you get the power of that Auburn Locks of Love, and she says +5. She becomes a 4/9. Now, I love me some Rescue, but I also love me some Professor X. He locks down a location, and I'm about to show you something majestic here, all right? We're going to make it look like we are just going to own the vault, okay? And we might. So we make it look like the vault is ours because you can't play a card here on turn 6. There's a lot of mental stuff here, including the snap. When you think you got the advantage, you snap, because that means you're going to get more rewards. It means you're going to get more XP, effectively, more cubes that convert you into higher ranks, that convert you into more credits, that convert you into more cards. It all works like that. They say, oh, baby, better play a card here. They think I'm going to Necrotia, the thing is winning. Now, I can do one of a couple things here. I can lock up Bar Sinister, meaning I'm going to throw all 5 -8 Hobgoblins at my opponent. This goes to his side. It's -8 points for him. That's going to be extreme overkill. That's -32. I could lock and load with Professor X, or I could play multiple cards in multiple spots. Bucky Barnes destroyed, works out. Colossus destroyed, works out. Trust me on this one. I've got an interesting idea here. I'm going to quadruple up freaking Bar Sinister, and that locks it down. Professor X says nobody can be added, nobody can be removed, nobody can be destroyed. I tricked him a little bit with the rescue, and they're going Kazoon tight on this. I cannot play a card here, but what I can do is drop it hot with Destroyer, and you're going to see how this pans out. Pixel Destroyer, I love him because he's goofy. Real Destroyer, menacing. Pixel Destroyer, pink background, just a little bit of salt in the wounds, you know what I'm saying? I cannot wait to see the face of Roliade over here when we destroy Winter Soldier. He Ultrons it up, and we're gonna win the 2 we need. It was a close call. That Ultron was a good play, but we got it. We almost tripled up, but we got the victory. You need to win 2 out of 3. That's all you got to do. And Professor X over there made it done. Now I'm gonna get boosters to build my cards. That doesn't build them better. It just builds them cooler. You can see Deathlock here. He's got like all sorts of like, I don't know, rainbow stained glass. He's got comets flying all around him. That's because I've been upgrading this guy for many times. Now, there's missions that you unlock, and this is where sort of the free-to-play nature comes in. But this stuff is all free. This stuff is just you play it so you can unlock more and more. You can go in here, and you can level up your Season Pass. You can buy the Season Pass if you want. There's a way to do it without buying the Season Pass, but you can if you want to get like some, again, cool variants that aren't going to be accessible otherwise. Miles Morales is in here. Let me show you the shop real quick. Dude, the shop, all right. You get 6 new variants every day that you can choose from. And tell me this isn't the coolest art. I played basketball my whole life. I coach basketball. He's got them freaking Air Jordans on. Miles Morales about to throw it down. Sadly, Miles Morales honestly doesn't have a ton of use, but I just love it. You got Dan Hip's art. Dan Hip, I bow down to you. You have some of the best art in the business. Love to meet you one day. This is freaking sick, but I want to get back to business. I also like other decks. You can have a bunch of decks made up. I got ones focused on Falcon, focused on Sandman, focused on Agatha, focused on Collector. I'm gonna throw you into the death pool. But this deck has guys like Venom licking his lollipop, Carnage ready to feast, and of course Deadpool ready to get a little bit wild. Superflow is the location that gives you +1 mana energy, so we don't want to play cards there. I'll throw Bucky down here. The goal here is to play my death card, which can be free. The more cards I destroy, the cheaper it gets. So that's kind of our principle here. Hey, we know you, Zero. We know what you do. Like I said, you really start to learn the cards based on the characters. When you play a card here, add a copy to your hand. So I can actually get a lot of Novas going on here. If I play Nova here, I'll add a copy. Or I could play Venom, and I'll add a copy to my hand. But it's going to be better to play Nova and start building up, because Nova is explosive. Nova blows up and gives +1 to every other card. So Nova is really good to kind of keep pushing everywhere. Now, he tried to put a big card here to hope to win it. We do have a turn 7 this game. I forgot to tell you, there's some decks that do play into a 7th turn, which is pretty darn nifty. I'm going to go Nova here. And then I'm going to go Deathlock here. Check this out. We're going to chain. Okay, we're going to chain this location for Venom to be our ultimate. All right, so this is just how the symbiotes work together. It's actually symbiote season right now, so this is perfect. There's some like fun events in game. You pick like Team Carnage, Team Venom, and then you get like an avatar of one of them if your side wins. So here we go. Deathlock is coming in, and Deathlock, as we know, destroys. Order of operations is key here. Deathlock destroys Bucky first, turning him into Winter Soldier, so our Novas actually benefit Winter Soldier instead of benefiting Bucky and being taken away. Now check this out. This is where you say, oh my gosh, it's about to go down. It's about to go down, all right? Venom is coming in for the Yum Yum, and then we're going to throw Nova here afterwards, because Nova is going to then just benefit us even more. Enchantress over there. Strange move, but it's all about the power of the symbiote. We squash our other cards to consume them and become them. And look at the duplication. Now I have a new Nova and a 316 Venom Lollipop Liquor. You're gonna snap? I'm snapping right back. I'm snapping right back. I can now make this Venom a 32. Do you see what I'm doing here? This is just crazy. Hood is gonna give us a demon. Venom is gonna go here. And then, I think we just leave it. I think we're just gonna roll off this and really have just ultimate power. He thinks he's in a good spot. He's playing Red Skull here. He's really building up this location. Smart, smooth moves. Oh no! I have too many cards! I have too many cards. I'm not gonna get the new Venom. See, this is where you do have to be careful. I got a little cocky with y'all. And your hand can only hold 7 cards, so I didn't get my 34 Venom. Okay, time to adjust. It's all right, because the last card I played was the 34 Venom. So watch this. I play this Venom here, play this demon here to copy, this demon here to get it back. This should work. We have 2 more turns to crawl ourselves out of this bind. The game is quick, but there is depth to it. There's layers. You can play it just like a fast willy-nilly, but if you really want to be sweet, you go with what you got. Now, he's task mastering himself with a cool variant. This is nifty. You can see 2 different tasks, but my task is a little bit trickier than his task, right? So we get our demons, and I'm up big here. 40-3, 32-16, and I'm feeling pretty good about this. All right, so we have 8 power to spend. I'll demon, I'll Nova, I'll Mysterio, needs to be here, and I'll Deathlock to boost all the other cards. Now this should work. I don't know what he's got planned, what he, she, or they have planned, but I think I've got a really good lineup here. All right, Demon comes in, we get the card out of the hand, Nova says hi, Mysterio does his tricks, Jake Gyllenhaal slicking back the hair, Deathlock comes in and says, Gesundheit. Sorry for the sneeze, but it's okay because Nova is about to supercharge everybody. Boom, 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 boom. Venom is consuming there, but yeah, I mean, that's a decent play. They played smart for the smartest that they could play. That Red Skull move was good, but man, you ain't come close to my 50 power. Make it 50 power in the middle and almost 50 power on the right. That is how you do what I like to say, how you say, beat down. I'm so grateful for being sponsored to do this. I would do this. I would pay you to do this. And yet I was lucky enough. So thank you for supporting me on the channel to make something like this happen. These are like the dream moments where you're like, man, I'm one lucky duck. I'm a lucky freaking duck. I'm quacking all the way home. Quack, 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 quack. Lucky duck. Thank you for helping me be a lucky duck. Please click the link. Please check out the game. Grab it. It's free. It's awesome. You're gonna love it. Every time you click the link, it helps support the channel, and the game speaks for itself. Until next time, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Love you a lot. Can't believe I got to do this. Switch 4s.